The Dallas Cowboys have won the battle last week, but the war continues. And now the Eagles of Philly have descended upon AT&T Stadium, and they think they're going to win. But they are mistaken. This team isn't ready. Their head coach comes out wearing Beat Dallas shirts. Really? Nick Soprano? Beat Dallas shirts? You won't beat Dallas. You are mistaken. No, not Washington, not New York, nor the Philadelphia Eagles will run this division. The Dallas Cowboys run this division. It's us. We are the team to beat. You can't stop us. You and your intellectual blowhards up there in the Philly area choking down cheesesteaks, acting like you guys know everything. You ain't shit. The Dallas Cowboys will show you tonight that we are the ones that run the NFC East and the NFC. Our quarterback, Dak Prescott, will annihilate your defense. We'll take you down. With Zeke, with Amari, with our brethren, we will cut down those wings. We'll choke the birds. And we will have a feast on AT&T Stadium because the Cowboys will win by
2. Did that get you motivated, Billy?
That's pretty damn good, man. Pretty damn good. I'm excited.
Apparently they won by more than 2.
Yeah.
I think we had seconds and thirds. We had a lot of eagle tonight. That was pretty good eagle that we ate.
It was the motivation you gave them, man.
That's right. That's what I do. That's what I do for all the haters out there. First of all, just because you hate my handsome face, it's okay. But anyway, yeah, I know.
That's fine. Disrespect him at all costs.
No, listen. That's Nick Soprano. He looked like a character from that new Soprano movie. Well, Walt, we did it. The Cowboys are 2-1. We just destroyed the fuck out of the Eagles, and I'm not drinking, but I'm pretty drunk. I'm drunk happy right now.
EA, I am so happy that I did not have to put that Philadelphia Eagles polo on today.
I'm glad have to either way.
Well, no, I had to.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I said, did you not? I don't know if you saw it a couple weeks ago. I said, whatever team wins now, that's the team I'm going to wear on the post-game show.
See, you don't have to do these. You can just not be a front runner like that.
Why, EA, front running is a way of life. I cannot front run. I just got to do it. Somebody's got to do it.
I'm glad you're not. I'm so happy the Dallas Cowboys won. As you know, that was an impressive victory from all phases of the game. Maybe Greg the Leg needs to hone in on his skills a little bit more.
God, this guy.
But regardless,
Billy, that guy.
That's one of my guys, man. That's one of my guys. He doesn't want to see the Cowboys win, man.
Is he an Eagles fan?
No, of all teams, he's a Buffalo Bills fan.
Oh. Well,
we can't really talk crazy to them.
Good luck with COVID.
There's a guy whose hair I cut is a Buffalo Bills fan. It's really awkward. Yeah. It's very
I didn't know those guys really exist.
It's just like the Chargers. Like you never heard of a Chargers fan. Well, I never heard of a Buffalo Bills fan. That's the second one I've met till now.
I'm sorry. Yeah. He's just butthurt because the Cowboys, took them out in 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, what was it? It was 2 Super Bowls. You're right. They went 4 straight times and lost 4 straight times. That's tough.
Teams, the Washington football team and the New York Giants also beat them as well. So sorry about that. No, but Billy, Walt, let me ask you guys this right off the bat: how horny are you guys are? Like,
I'm not horny at all.
Because I'm kind of in the mood right now. Like
I'm very football horny right now.
Yeah, I'm excited. I want to go paint the town red. I mean, like, what do you not, Walt? Do you know what just happened? We took out a Philadelphia Eagles team and showed them that hey, we're running. Like I said in the speech, we run the NFC East.
We do.
We
always have.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not scared of Washington anymore. I'm not scared of the Giants. Clearly not the Giants.
Giants are scared of themselves.
And then the Eagles, good God, they came in talking so much shit with their Beat Dallas T-shirts and all that.
Well, it goes back to what Billy was saying in his video earlier. Like, these Eagle fans this is their Super Bowl to us.
It's huge to them. Yeah.
Yeah.
First off, let's call it for what it is. The Philadelphia Eagles are not a good football team. Okay, so I don't want to sit here and parade around like we just beat the Bucks or some Super Bowl caliber team.
Yeah,
We
man,
did.
it's a division team. Any division team, because Philly be talking that hot mess. I mean, they
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
said, they got on T-shirts talking about beat the Cowboys out here in the streets.
Billy,
Yeah,
where's our mutual friend? I went to high school with him. You know, Vic. Where is he?
Oh, Vic. Vic is unavailable. Vic is unavailable for comment tonight. I've already had words with him today. He's unavailable for comment.
I mean, I
no,
love
Vic.
I love the man.
Thoughts
We
and
went to high
prayers,
school
Vic.
together, but I'm
Yeah, that's
looking
my
for
guy,
him.
Vic. I've known him since college, man. That's the guy.
I
That's
know
my
him
guy.
since high school, so I'll beat you there.
Oh, well, there you go. There you go.
Anyway,
But he's a good guy, man.
He is. I mean, he has a terrible taste in football teams, and clearly it showed tonight. So let me ask you guys this question: at what point of the game did you guys feel like it was over?
When
Man,
Dalton Schultz scored again for the second time, you don't
Yeah.
want to talk about that, Billy? 2 TDs today. My guy Dalton Schultz.
well, that's great. He also had a big drop early in the game too. Just so you
He
know,
did.
I did watch that.
How many touchdowns did Blake Jarwin put in the game tonight?
You know,
Because I don't
did
remember
you see?
seeing him.
Did you see Blake Jarwin get those big yardage, those
Yeah,
big catches?
Blake Jarvin
Yeah.
kept a lot of your drives alive.
Yeah. What if I told you? How do you get the special at Dub City? Okay,
Nobody
TDs.
wants your special. Nobody wants your
TD.
special.
Oh,
We're-
we got yak in
we're-
that thing. We got
we're-
yak
look,
in
we're-
that thing tonight.
Look, we're rich, man. We can go get our own damn food. We don't need the special at Dub City, man. We're rich. Blake Jarvin can afford whatever he wants. He kept a lot of drives going tonight, but
I don't
I'll
get
say this,
participation
man.
Trophies, Billy.
Well, I'll say this to answer your question, Walt. As far as when I thought the game was actually over, I thought it was over kind of early in the game. When the Cowboys went up, what was it? 20-7, and we missed that damn field goal. I knew the Eagles didn't have anything going offensively. They're not good, man. Jalen Hurts is not as good as what people make him out to be. And I don't even see the potential. Normally, we can look at a guy and say, hey, he's young, he's developing, he'll get better. I don't see the same potential that everybody else seems to see.
Well,
I
the only
don't.
thing I would counter is that in Peyton on the broadcast. By the way, I love watching Peyton and Eli again, third week in a
Of
row,
course.
better than their normal broadcast. They made a good point, and Chris Long was on with them, and they said that it's unlike Dak, who Dak has kept Kellen Moore his entire career here. While poor Jalen Hurts is switching up to a whole new play system and all that. He had COVID last year. The guy is going through a very unorthodox session to the NFL, and now he does need to get better. There's no doubt about it. He made some terrible throws tonight, but overall, he's just trying to get adjusted to that game. They were missing some offensive linemen as well, so I understand why they struggled. But make no mistake about it, and I want people to understand this: the Cowboys' defense. Is playing on a whole nother level that we've never seen them before. First of all,
I damn sure ain't seen it.
the Cowboys lead the league in takeaways. That hasn't been done in God knows how long. Maybe Adam and Eve were in the first on the planet when that happened. Like that's never happened before. Trayvon Diggs for the first has 3 straight interceptions to start in 3 straight games. Haven't done that since Everson Walls was roaming the secondary with the Dallas Cowboys. These guys are making plays, and of course, it all starts with our guy. Walt, my guy, Mr. Michael Parsons.
Oh, your guy. He's your guy now. Of course.
I mean, I can't help but look at the results, and the guy is just first of all,
you mean the guy who had your lip in your lap on draft night because
it's okay. Forget about that.
Cowboys didn't draft.
Forget that.
You want it.
Forget it. It's okay.
Okay.
Whatever.
Okay. I just want to make
Moving on. There was a play today that just
EA, players fuck up.
What?
Players fuck up.
Oh, okay.
True story.
Anyway, there was a play there where Jalen Hurts was going right to the sideline, and I thought no one was going to catch him. And Parsons was about 2 or 3 steps behind him. He caught up and not only prevented him from getting the first down, he made him lose a few yards. That's how impressive Michael Parsons' closing speed is. The guy is insane, and I can't wait for us to get back our defensive ends because I want to see him play a little more linebacker because at linebacker he's still one of the best in the league. So, yeah.
You remember on draft night when I told you when Billy was explaining to me about Mike Parsons, And then at the end of the night, he goes, "Oh yeah, well, and he runs a 4.3."
Mm-hmm.
Well, you remember my response was, Billy? Why didn't you lead with that? That is very important information to know. Okay, why didn't you start off letting me know this kid runs a 4.3?
Here's the thing: a lot of people do run fast 40 times, but sometimes it doesn't translate in the NFL.
True.
Yeah, he's fast, and sometimes people are like, "Oh, whatever," and it never happens. Micah Parsons. And I was worried about the one thing is that he didn't play last season because of COVID, and then on top of that, he hadn't played linebacker that much in college. So that's why I was worried. But it doesn't seem to like bother him. He is a Swiss Army knife. The defense, and credit to Dan Quinn, he knows where to put Micah Parsons to succeed. And now everybody on the defense is now working really well together. And overall, the All Pro on this team, next to Micah Parsons, Trayvon Diggs.
Big game tonight, Billy, from your guy.
Yeah,
Diggs, and I hope his son stayed up to watch it.
Because, young Aiden. Shout out to Aiden.
Aiden got to watch it because, good God, did Trayvon dominate this game? Not only just with that pick six, I'm talking about the plays he made on receivers. He made sure that it was a long day for Jalen Hurts. Now I get it.
Whoa. Whoa.
Okay, so the Bills fans come talking, saying that looks like Dion. He kind of did a little bit. I'm not going to sit there and say he's Dion because that's high praise, and we're not.
Yeah, well, we know that's not the case. There's only one Dion, but he
exactly.
I'll tell you this much, man. I'll tell you this much, man. Trayvon Diggs. What was so impressive about him tonight was he traveled, man. Wherever Devontae Smith was, that's where Trayvon Diggs was, and I don't know where the Eagles fans or people got this impression that Devontae Smith was going to come in here and just wreck shop. Let's call it for what it is, man. He's an undersized receiver. He's very talented, but he's an undersized guy. Oh, well, hey, I know Trayvon Diggs put his hands on Devontae Smith, and that was it. Once he got his hands on him, it was over. He couldn't separate. He couldn't outrun him. There was nothing he could do. Now, add on top of that, Jalen Hurts isn't the greatest passer there is either. So that kind of helps the defense as a whole. But, man, Trayvon Diggs over the first 3 games, you could actually make a legit argument, man, that he's probably been one of the top 3 corners across the league over the first 3 games. What he's doing right now is very impressive.
One thing, you made a good point. Is that, again, it's Jalen Hurts. He wasn't playing very well today. Another thing was that, but Trayvon Diggs shut down Devontae Smith. Did you hear Devontae Smith at all? Like, I didn't think I forgot about him.
I didn't hear his name.
He didn't make any incredible impactful plays. I got a tweet here. Reggie Frent says Connor Williams should learn center so they can move in the guard. Every holding call is 52, and yeah, that's the problem. That was a negative there. We'll get to that later in the show, but they can't do that because Connor Williams can't play center because they tried that. They tried that in training camp and it failed miserably. Overall, we're not going to get to the bad now. I don't think we should get to the bad. We'll wait till the very end to do that. Well, but I just want to talk about the positives.
Let's go to the highlights then, EA.
Yes,
we have them ready to go right here. Hold on 1 second for you, pal.
Thank you. I'm like a genie. All right. Okay, so the opening drive, guys, I was sitting there. I wasn't expecting much. I was just sitting there trying to get into the game. And good God, I was a little distracted. And so all of a sudden I'm watching. I'm like, wait, I got to watch this. Holy crap. They're just moving at an efficient space. And then, Billy, we're about to see what
Hold on, EA, before you go any further, because here comes Billy's moment right here.
Yeah, Billy's moment right here.
Billy's moment is coming.
There you go.
Up.
Okay. Let me follow this here.
This is it right here. I think this is it right here.
Okay, here you go, Dak. Put it in your chest, yank that thing out, and let's go over the top with it. Let's find now. Let me go ahead and throw this out here. He throws a good ball there. Go ahead and just kind of lead him on out there. My guy catches that. He doesn't have to be acrobatic, and he gets the scores. CeeDee Lamb didn't get a touchdown tonight, but good attempt by the Cowboys getting it down the field.
And what was unique about that was because of that play, the Eagles then proceeded to play their safeties back the entire fucking game.
Right.
They're very stubborn. Right. And so that helped the run game. That helped the intermediate passing game. And that's why the Cowboys are very efficient going up and down the field. And the Eagles really couldn't stop them, mainly because they are very stubborn. Now, this was like right here. Boom. I was like, Anthony Brown. And that's another thing. Anthony Brown got a pick tonight somehow. Somehow he got lucky enough to find himself to get a pick.
One more EA. You don't want, and you're gonna want to keep him on the team.
No. Okay, this is bad. This was a negative. Yeah, this was really bad. I don't know what happened here. I think Fletcher Cox is really great play. And again, we've seen there. This is some of the negatives here, that there are a lot of negative offensive line plays, and you can't do that against a good stout defensive line like the Eagles, because Fletcher Cox is a beast. But
Lamb is top 5.
He is. I don't know if about top 5 yet, but he has the potential to be.
He's working his way there. But yeah,
he might be. He's almost one of those guys. You throw it his way.
This is the drive I love because
the
Cowboys often said, "Okay, fuck it, we're just going to run the ball down your throats." This was
right
Zeke
until you stop
Pollard,
us.
Yeah, and they just dominate. And then Dak was making the great plays throughout the air. I just thought this was one of their best drives to get them up 14-7. This was, to me, the early parts of the game. Kellen Moore, Dak, everybody was in sync. This is where I thought, holy crap, we're gonna score 60 points. That's how confident I was during the early parts of the game.
The Cowboys' offense did. Well, I was going to say the Cowboys' offense did seem in sync. Kellen Moore had those guys running. I mean, they were running the ball. They were staying focused with it. They were averaging like 5 yards a carry, be it Zeke or Pollard. They were doing whatever they wanted to do. Offensive line, I told you guys before.
Here we go again, Billy. Getting too cute.
Yeah. He got but he got the touchdown, I thought. But then he was down. That's not really a play calling issue. What the worst part is, if you go back to this 4th and goal play,
that was touchdown.
That was a touchdown, but I was talking to.
And who's this guy got his hands all in my quarterback's face like this?
Oh, you got mad about him?
Yeah, I did get mad about that. What are we doing, ref? We just letting stuff fly tonight.
Okay, so did he have it? Here's the thing: did he really have? Did they call the play dead?
You can't call. Yeah.
No, I mean,
because if the play was already dead, then it didn't count. And this,
watch my guy's reaction. Look at that. I'm just like him. What?
Mike McCarthy having the same reaction to everything.
Real quick, I noticed here in the comments, my man Adam put him in a comment here. He said it was the end around that was too cute, and that's what killed it. EA, to your point, you can't get cute in the red zone. You stick with what's going on.
Run the football.
You're dominating them, running between the tackles. Run the football. What are we getting cute for?
Exactly. And this is the drive. I think that Kellen was like, okay, stop being cute. Let's get it in. And I think
let's just get back to what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly. And look there. There's my guy right there. No, that's your guy. Sorry. They look kind of
Mr. Schultz. I will say that he's coming along. EA, I'll give it right back to you. I mean, I think Dalton Schultz is coming along. I still believe.
Look at that! Look at that perfect pass.
Yeah, he dropped it right over the guy's head. But you know what? Let's give credit here. I mean, it was a perfect pass by Dak. But we got to give the Cowboys offensive line some credit, man. They settled down later in the second quarter, and they blocked for him pretty good, man. Dak wasn't really under a lot of pressure tonight. There were certain times where things got through, but 80% of the time, man, the offensive line had his back, man. He had some pretty clean passing lanes to throw the ball.
Look at this here. Jalen Hurts, Randy Gregory, and Micah Parsons, they were in the backfield the entire night. By the way, Micah Parsons got credited for half a sack. They were relentless on Jalen Hurts. He could not get anything going. Nope. The secondary was blanketing all the receivers. Jalen Hurts, I kind of felt bad for him because he was trying to make something happen. And honestly, they didn't. I know it says 7. That was a defensive touchdown. Offensively, the Eagles only scored one touchdown for most of the entire game, actually, until the
until that little flukish one at the end. Right.
Here's us coming back.
Here we go. We're running the ball here. Running the ball. Okay.
Why do you sound like
but Billy's criticism of the red zone here, it was welcome tonight because that was ridiculous, man. You get down here, man. You gotta. Why are we throwing the ball? Like, I love Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott, my guy, but we throw the ball way entirely too much. Just to try to make him
I will say
look
this.
good.
First of all, no. I only thing I would disagree on that. Throwing the ball is fine in the red zone. You just have to make it's fine. It's on. Listen, some of the greatest quarterbacks of all time don't run in the red zone. The point being is the type of plays you have to put good plays that make sense.
Yes.
For instance,
yes.
You can't
Here's
do
the thing.
these
I feel like
rollouts and these swinging gates, and they make no sense. Get some good routes out there that your receivers can run, and then it will make sense.
Look at this. You got 2 running backs, man. You got 2 good running backs, man. There's no way you shouldn't score running the ball.
No,
look at that. Come on, man.
And they did that. That's why I love this drive. They said, okay, we're going to keep running the football and go right down here. This was an impressive drive by Zeke because this was.
Oh yeah, isn't that the guy whose ships you were counting? That's the guy whose ships you were counting, right? You don't want him. You didn't want him to get paid either, right?
It didn't matter about who's paying or who's. It doesn't matter who the running back is. I'll say it again.
Good point.
Running backs in general.
Good point. Good point, Adrian.
Throwing the ball is
very
fine,
good
but
point.
It needs to be quick. Yeah, like that.
I don't. It's like we're dropping back trying to run routes and beat guys in 5-yard worth of spaces. What are we doing?
That's what I'm talking about.
No. But that's fine. Listen, it's fine if they're effective plays. Well, my point being is that Kellen Moore in the red zone wants to put out these weird.
He needs to stop.
These weird, cute plays where they're doing reverse.
Now, had this been a catch, this would have been amazing right here. Had they let that stay in, that would have been amazing.
Yeah, but it wasn't. So,
damn, EA.
Well, it did.
I mean, I even just watching it live, even when I first saw it, I was like, "There's no way he didn't get his foot in, man." It was too. There was no way.
Another thing that was kind of really getting me angry a little bit by the Cowboys defense is this certain player, number 9, not the one I'm wearing, but the guy on the field. He was the major negative, and you'll start to see in the second half.
Billy. Yeah, Billy. I just want to let you know. Remember that text I sent you earlier? That somebody was watching you tonight and seeing what you were doing to be ready to go to get a hold of you tonight. This is the guy right here. Had a phone conversation about you. This guy right here.
Who I got, Mr. Henderson, my boy Hendo.
Yeah, Hendo on your head tonight. He's on your head. You know how Billy do on social media when it comes to QB1.
Of course.
Hey, look, I give credit where credit's due.
We got to talk about this. Trayvon Diggs, my goodness. Now, I know the guy kind of fell down. And I know
it's a pick 6, Billy.
But that was fucking insane.
Yeah.
At that moment, I was like, we're winning this game. That was, to me, my moment because I said, good God, they get the ball back. We think they're okay. They're going to try to make something happen. And boom, pick 6. That was
right.
Impressive.
Well, I thought defensively, just watching them, it seemed like when Jalen Hurts, whenever he did escape the pocket, which wasn't that much, I thought they used Jalen Smith to kind of track him down. I thought Jalen had a pretty good game. He had some plays where he looked a little.
Billy, no, stop it, Billy. No,
come on, man. He was out. And we got to stop this. We've got to stop.
You need to stop. You need to stop with this Jalen Love fest. Did you see him? How many times
what is all the hate for with Jalen Smith, man?
Because he swipes on the ground after every play.
They don't like that. They don't like a celebration. I'm sorry.
No. Did y'all see what Jalen Smith did?
Oh, my God.
There was a play. He was nowhere near it. It was a big gang of Dallas Cowboys defenders. All Jalen did was got up on the back of one of his defenders. Was like, He looked like Drax in Avengers Endgame when he went to try to stop
the guy. My God, man. Yeah.
That's what he looked like. Look at it.
But he played more than one play in the game. You guys highlight 1 or 2 plays that you don't like. And y'all.
Oh, wait, time out, Billy, and you can go look back at the film watch. We're watching the entire third quarter when the Eagles were making their little run, and what they're doing. Guess what? It was because Jalen Smith was getting busted.
This is the series right here where he was getting.
Boom!
This is the series right here.
What kind of? He's just out of it everywhere. And by the way, when he does make tackles, he always touches his team. He's always touching his teammates. He has to touch them in some way. Thank you, Brian.
Oh my God, look, I tell you what. I tell you what.
Read what Hendo just said.
That's fine. That's fine. We listen. We can sit there and hate on Jalen Smith all we want to. Okay, what's your next best option? You gonna throw Jabril Cox in there? That's what you're gonna do?
Is that
what you're ready to do?
I'd rather do that.
Come on, man. Stop.
You're just I don't know what your obsession with it. So you can criticize QB1 for even the smallest things. But Jalen Smith gets a freaking free pass for jumping up.
No,
in the
Jalen
air.
Smith doesn't get a free. No, but you're talking about one damn play. Dak Prescott is more valuable to this football team than Jalen Smith, right? We can agree with that, right?
Very,
Jalen
very
Smith.
much.
Sometimes when
Okay.
I watch Jalen Smith, hold on, I'm gonna say something very controversial.
Go ahead.
When Jalen Smith plays, sometimes I feel like this was like a Make-A-Wish Foundation thing, and he's just out there. And he's just out there because
you
they
guys,
feel bad.
you
And
guys,
they
my
want to make him feel better because that's how he plays half the time. He doesn't know what
My
he's doing.
goodness.
He's just kind of there. Oh yeah, I got to be part of the Cowboys defense.
Okay, but see here's my problem right here, man. Jalen Smith, we sit here and we talk about what he can't do and all that different stuff. We understand the man has limitations. I like his heart. I like his effort. He competes. He competes.
Hey Billy,
This right here is stupidity, but we're not supposed to speak on that. That almost ended the whole damn season for us. That's stupidity.
They did not end the whole season for us.
No, it could have. If he would have got smacked and got injured, it's over with, right?
Okay, well that happens with quarterbacks all the time when they get sacked. But
you walked into that. You're year 6.
Look at this.
$40 million. It should be between your ears. It should be between your ears.
By the way, time out. That guy you just criticized, he just hit that miracle play because your offensive coordinator called a terrible play again in the fourth quarter on the red zone, and your quarterback bailed him out with that nice little touchdown.
Which dude sounds like a stray hater?
Because we both are hating.
I'm gonna go with Billy.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm just calling it for what it is, man. I mean, I'm glad that Dak Prescott has that competitive spirit. I welcome that. I do. But at some point, you got to be smart about it, dude.
Time out. So
you're the franchise.
No, wait. You're okay with Jalen Smith's competitive thing where he's just jumping in the air randomly at nobody?
EA, that's one play, EA. Now, what about the plays that he stopped Jalen Smith? What about the plays where he supported
Hold
and
on,
run?
Billy, look at that. Look at that. Dalton Schultz with 2 touchdowns.
Oh my God.
The second one. Where's Blake Jarwin at, huh?
Chill.
Oh, let me guess, somewhere on the sideline hurt.
Man,
right, that's where he's at.
Enough of the defense. I do want to say
that's
we're not affiliated in that way, man.
That is a fair assessment.
Forget about the defense. We got to talk about the one negative on the offense that really disturbed me, and I keep saying this, and Billy, you pointed it out again that I mentioned this in the offseason. The center and guard combo of Connor Williams and Tyler Biadasz is goodness. Yeah. It's going to ruin us one day because
it's abysmal.
They're bad. They played terribly today, and that was the cause for a lot of that third quarter and early fourth quarter mishaps by the offense. They couldn't get anything going because the Eagles, the offensive line started. I don't know if they got tired. I don't know if they just started, get worn down. But Fletcher Cox and that defensive line just started putting a lot more pressure on them. And again, that's what the Eagles wanted to do from the beginning. They said, if we can keep our safeties, everybody back, we'll just put pressure on the quarterback. If we can get there and hit Dak Prescott, we're going to win this game. Now, fortunately, the offensive line held up for most of it. Mm-hmm. But in the end, this was a very, very frightening thing to watch. But in the end, the Cowboys get the victory. I don't care. Jalen Smith even, you know what? Well, go ahead and give him the kids' meal.
Wow. See how you did your boy?
Hey, me and Jalen outside tonight, man. We in these streets, man. We ain't kicking in Dove City tonight, dog. We don't feel like we're welcomed over there. We're not over there.
We don't have any problems with Jalen Smith over there.
You can get chicken strips.
You know what? Hey,
matter of fact,
I do want to point out something.
We're gonna give him 9 chicken strips tonight.
Okay, there you go.
You got 9. Got the 9-piece. I will say this though about the Cowboys.
And give him the apple slices too. Give him the apple slices.
Here he goes. See, watch this guy.
This guy.
I will say this though. We have to give credit to the Eagles defense. That Hargraves guy is pretty damn good. Mm-hmm. He's pretty good. Fletcher Cox is good. Those guys, Tyler Biadasz just isn't a big body in the middle. He's just not. Connor Williams is not a guard. Remember, he played left tackle at Texas.
So you know what the funny thing with Connor Williams is that he can play guard. It's just that at constant times tonight he was getting worked like no other, and he has to have he has good games, he has bad games, and his bad games are the ones that we're going to get that killed.
Yeah, well, anytime your defensive line can get penetration up the middle, that's when it's bad because that's where your quarterback should feel comfortable. He can control the edge rush by climbing the pocket. But when you don't have a pocket to climb into because everyone's getting pushed into him, that's a bad night for your quarterback.
But overall,
Biotish didn't look good.
But overall, I think the offensive line still played well. Overall, they did their thing especially early in the game. Well, I gotta say this defense, your Dan guy, your DQ, blizzards all around. This defense is playing at a level I've never seen before. I don't know if they're going to be the great defense this year, but they're making plays, and that's something to be commended. And of course, Dak Prescott on this offense, when they're healthy and get things going, really nobody can stop them in this league.
Well, I don't know if you just saw, but I put out the stream key. I'll make sure I do it again here.
Hey, get in there, Mike.
For people to join the broadcast.
Yeah,
and,
one of my guys. Yeah, one of my guys, Mike. Man, he's going to come on here. Walt, you're probably not going to like what he has to say because he's very
critical of QB1.
Yeah, he's informative will be my word. He's very informative. Me and him share
that like passion. Somebody informative.
Well, because you like to front run first off, and he's going to give you a true assessment of what's going on. So anybody out there, of course, if you see the link, please just click on it. Join us, share your opinion, man. We're happy to have it.
I mean, we're on a Cowboys victory Monday going into victory Tuesday. God, I can't wait for the show tomorrow because we're gonna be celebrating big time in studio. But let's get your calls in now.
Oh, yeah.
What also I want to know how you're celebrating tonight. We got a little bubbly.
Yeah.
We got a little. I mean, whatever is your boat.
We already have guest number 1 lined up right now.
Okay, let's do it.
This guy joined us in studio the other night. Brian Sweet joining us right
now.
Oh, I got Brian. Let's go, Brian. What's up, man?
What's up, Brian?
Hey, I have to say that was a really good game all around. There was some mistakes with the offensive line. Hargraves. I mean, that guy's a beast.
Yeah, he is.
You can't let him just push you around in the middle, which that was smart of the Eagles defense to do. But Chuck Cooperstein, EA liked his tweet. Could you imagine what the Cowboys could be like if Tyler Benitez and Connor Williams could block on the offensive line?
Hey, I don't know why it's Biotish, right?
Yeah, I know.
You knew who he was talking about, EA. Just let him
I just wanted to make sure that we got the right person.
Shut up.
I'm with you, Brian. Go ahead.
I'm being a hater tonight.
You are.
Yeah.
You're the resident hater.
Saying, imagine if those two could block really well. Yeah. Imagine where the Cowboys could be in, if we get to the playoffs and go out round 1, if that happens again, just imagine if we had 2 good offensive linemen that could fill in for those 2.
Yeah.
Where the Cowboys could be.
Yeah, Brian. And, I mean, look at it. If Dak has time and Zeke and Tony Pollard to get in the holes that they need, this offense can do wonders, and they're still doing wonders with what they got. That's kind of
I know.
That's the funny thing is that what they have is still not that great, but it's still working. Brian, let me ask you this question: who's your favorite? Who's your game ball going to, and like what was your favorite part of the game?
I would have to give the game ball to Trayvon Diggs. That guy shut down Devontae Smith. I was worried about Devontae Smith going into this game because he's so undersized, but he's so fast. And Trayvon Diggs made him look like a non-component tonight.
Average.
I didn't hear
his name.
No, I didn't either. And I had him starting in fantasy because one of my players got injured in practice, so I had to put him in.
I see. Okay. Well, yeah, that's the only reason why I was looking for his name. I heard of Devontae Smith. I know Tovash is a big fan of his, so he was looking for that. By the way, Bobby Jones says, why was D-Lo on the first row of the stands? Did y'all see that? I'm thinking it's because he can't.
It's COVID related.
Yeah, and also
you can't be on the sidelines if you're not playing.
Right, but doesn't also he's on a scooter still?
I think he is too. They don't want players who aren't playing on the sidelines due to COVID and injuries.
Okay.
I want to bring up something real quick, guys. Louis Riddick brought it up during the game while commentating. That
I don't know.
Maybe
I don't know about Louis Riddick. I don't listen to him. I listen to Peyton Manning and Eli.
We do Peyton and Eli here.
I don't I don't worry about the Hall of Famer and the bum. I don't worry about that. I don't do that.
Which
The Hall of Famer and the bum. Well, we all know who the Hall of Famer, the computer
fired.
Peyton Manning.
I was gonna say shots fired at Peyton Manning to call him the bum.
No, Peyton is almost the GOAT, man. It's the other one that's the bum.
Eli just sits there and listens to Peyton.
Hi, big brother.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well,
but no.
Well, before you go, Billy, if you were watching over there on Peyton, man, they were in the presence of the king tonight. LeBron joined the broadcast.
Ring James dropped in to bless us tonight.
Ring James is in the broadcast. He talked about, Jerry offering him a contract to come play for the Cowboys, but we didn't want to dip our toe in that water.
During the
lockout.
King James was very unimpressive tonight. He didn't seem like he wanted to be there.
Yeah, we just did that to do Peyton Manning a favor. They called us, they reached out to us, so we made it happen. That's all it was.
Well, hey, I just wanted to point this out about Louis Riddick. He brought up a very valid point. He was like, maybe the Cowboys, in the midst of them running so much tonight, they ran too much behind Zach Martin. He was saying they couldn't run to the left. And it goes to Brian's point. If we could ever get some guys on that left side of that line, outside of Tyron Smith, that could run block, man, you're doing a lot to upgrade that offense. You're already pretty much unstoppable as it is. But man, if you run to the left, man, you could really get some things going, man. You could really challenge that defense.
That is a good point. That is a good point. Brian, what are we doing to celebrate tonight?
What did you say?
What are you doing to celebrate tonight?
Oh, I'm about to play some Call of Duty a little bit later on.
Are you on Warzone?
I'm on Warzone and Black Ops, Cold War.
Okay.
I
had to see my
game
gamer tag. I'm in the Warzone.
I'll send you my gamer tag.
Yeah, send your boy that gamer tag.
Walt doesn't do anything. He kind of just hides and then
and front runs in his spare time.
That's not true. That's not true. We knock heads off in that Warzone.
I mean, you could do a little thing. You can do something even more a little wild than that, but that's fine if you want to do Call of Duty. That's fine.
Well, and I also want to give a shout out to my college for running over Lamar on Saturday night.
Saw that 56-0, right?
Ran the ball with the three running backs we have and just crushed them. I mean, literally, they were just like they would run to the right, then hand it off to the left, and then just punch it right down the middle for 8 yards on average.
They were doing what the Cowboys were doing to the Eagles tonight.
Yeah,
they just stuck with it. Unfortunately, I mean, they stuck with it. Fortunately.
Well, thank you, Brian, for joining us here.
Thank you so much, Brian.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
All right, don't get too crazy with that Call of Duty, all right?
I won't.
I'll be on later. Brian, the post game show.
Okay.
Of course you would.
Our guy Brian, good guy there, man. Bobby seems to want some of that smoke on Call of Duty too, Walt. He's requesting your gamer tag.
Yeah, well, I'll get it to him. Get it to him. No problem. And he also asked me for a haircut. I'm gonna get him that information too.
Okay, there you go.
He wants to come to the city that EA has no love in. EA though, don't be alarmed though. The 682, they showing love. They like the video you put out there.
Yeah, that video would do it, man.
Yeah, the 682, they're showing you some love on that video on the 682.
And I'm about to get the 817, the 972.
I don't know about the 817.
My area code is 817. I run this.
I don't know. Right? I don't know what that's about.
I'm like Rihanna and JC. I run this town.
Unfortunately,
that's a great reference.
Unfortunately, the 817 is reserved for Billy because that's who they love. That's who they talk about all the time to me.
And I have no affiliations with those guys at all. None.
Yeah. The way this man has garnered the support of the 817, I mean, my God, it's almost sickening. EA. They come into the barbershop all the time. All I have to hear all day is Billy this and that's the guy. Let him talk. All that at the barbershop.
I guess the people in the barbershop don't know what they're talking about then.
I
don't know, but
they don't.
They want you removed. They want you off the show. The 817's buzzing, man.
Tell them they can. They'll have to pry this show from my dead fingers.
Well, I mean, and then this last Wednesday, as I went back to Cedar Hill for a funeral, the 972. The 972 and the 469, they were showing me big love, but they couldn't show you none, man. They was like, once again, here they go. Who's the white guy on the show, man? I'm not.
They got to stop that, man.
Yeah.
They got to stop.
I was like, he's Afghan, but okay.
Here's
another one. Here's another we can try to get some support for you. The 254.
Hell yeah, Bobby, give me the support.
Yeah,
The 254.
but can we get the 254 some love? EA some love out there, man.
I want to give a shout out our good boy, friend, and partner in crime. He's one of the best sports journalists out there. Radio host, killing it. Kevin Gray.
Yes.
He just sent us a shout out, and I just want to give him love because this guy.
Shout out to KG.
He is killing it in the game right now. So
yeah, he is.
Give him some love.
Absolutely. Shout out to Kevin Gray.
Billy, I put it on the.
He says he's ready.
Yeah,
Mike, just hit the link, Mike. It should pull you. It should pull you up, man.
If not, you have to put it on your page if he's watching on your page.
Okay, yeah. I thought I saw you put the link up, Walt. I
did. I put it on all of ours.
Unprofessional, guys. This is unprofessional.
Man, I'm not. You know what? I'm not seeing it on my stream here, which is where I see him.
Hey, I just want to say one thing. Well, you're a great guy, and I love you to death. We didn't play Justin Herbert tonight.
What are you talking about?
On the little scrolling thing.
Oh my God, bro! You know what's funny is I saved that before.
Oh man, good God!
I was like, why is Herbert on? I was like, what? And then I was
saved that too.
Production error. We got to get that tightened up.
It's okay. Hey, we're excited. We're drunk off the win.
Where can I find that link, man? Because I can share it on mine.
It's on all of the Facebook pages.
Okay, let me go see if I can find it over on the other side, man.
Matter of fact, here it is right here on the screen.
Okay.
That's right.
Well, let me see if I can get on there and share that.
There's the stream key. And if you go on, I'm about to put it on our Facebook page. I'm sorry, not Facebook page, on our YouTube page right now. For anybody that wants to join the broadcast.
Mike, I'm going to get that link to you, man, so you can go ahead and click on it. I definitely want to hear what you got to say. You guys are going to enjoy, Mike.
We got some good news. Cowboys have no injuries to report from tonight's game.
Great.
E210 Sports.
Now we just have to make it through practice.
And COVID stuff.
And while we're waiting for the link to populate for these guys to be able to get on and what have you, please join us, guys, and share your opinion. Is anybody still concerned about Greg Zuerlein? I understand he missed that kick.
Yep.
And we kind of made light about it. Is it time to really look into that and see what the hell's going on?
I told you last week what his problem is. He can't kick up close, but you put him from a distance, he'll knock that son of a bitch out the park.
I think, I'm not going to panic now and say we need to get rid of him right now because he did make the rest of his kicks tonight and he was fine overall. We didn't attempt a field goal, so we really don't know if that would have been an issue. But I think the Cowboys really need to have like a backup plan in their heads ready to go just in case. And I think any good organization, and I think they have it. They have that one kicker. I can't pronounce his name. It was like some with an H. I couldn't pronounce it, but they have him coming.
EA, I hate to interrupt you. Clean yourself up real good because we are in the midst of somebody right now. Okay.
Oh, okay.
You just said this man just gave us a shout out. Well, now he's here on the post game show.
Oh, let's go.
Mr. Kevin Gray Jr. is joining us right now.
KG, what's up, man?
Let me button my top button up for this guy. Hold on. Let me make sure I am appropriate.
I saw the bat signal went out, so I said I better answer the call when the bat signal goes out.
That's right. We put the KG up there in the sky, and so we got to bring him on. How did you like that game? Are you still reeling from your excitement? Are you high right now? What's going on?
So people forget or may not know, but I'm a third generation Dallas Cowboy fan.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Like my grandmother, my dad passed it on to me. My great uncle was Willie Towns, used to play for the Dallas Cowboys, played for Tom Landry. He was a starter in the Ice Bowl, that kind of thing. So this is I truly bleed blue and silver. So not only do I get to cover and talk about this team, but I'm a real fan. So anytime it's Eagles week and we give them the smoke, I'm always
right.
I think we did a little more than smoke them. I think we burnt them. I think they're overdone. We're gonna get some burnt ends going cooking right now. Jalen Hurts. We got the Eagle special. Deep fried Eagle. I mean, we're having a feast tonight.
I mean, Eagle only tastes good when you beat them like this. So I'm good with it.
Right.
I'm good with it for tonight. So
KG. This guy sitting up here in the top right corner is very critical of who we like to call QB1 is what he likes to refer to him as.
That's not a
Because
disrespectful term, by the way.
it really is. It really is. But it's funny. But it's a funny term. I actually like it. It's pretty funny. Just like step back Jack is funny.
Well,
All right.
QB1 handled his business tonight.
Yeah, he did.
Handled his business tonight.
Yeah, he did.
Well, I'm shocked to hear you say that in the top right corner because you are very critical of QB1, and I'm actually surprised, EA, that he doesn't have criticism tonight.
Oh, I'm surprised he didn't have his list popped out like Santa.
Yeah.
And,
no. Well,
trying to find out what Dak did.
Don't leave any meat on the bone right now. I mean,
let's just call it for what it is. Dak Prescott played a tremendous game tonight. He did what I told you. I told you what he should have been doing, pushing the ball down the field. You see what that does for your team. Now, the one criticism I do have, and you know it was coming, and this is nothing different from what I've been saying before, man, don't hold on to the ball, Dak. And I think we can all agree with that. You're too valuable. Throw the ball away, man. Don't take those silly shots. When that linebacker hit him, my first impression was like, oh, my God. He hit him pretty good, man. And I was like, it's not necessary. There's nothing there. Throw the ball away. Your offense is potent, man. Live to play another down. I still think that's an area where he has to get better. But overall, I didn't have a problem with him. I liked the way he played. Didn't have to throw the ball too much. He was efficient. I think Dak only missed, maybe 5 passes tonight?
Yeah.
He was excellent. I have no problem with Dak Prescott tonight.
It's funny because a stat for the folks who love the run game when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys. So after tonight's win, the Cowboys now are 26-0 in the games under Dak Prescott where they run the ball more than they throw the ball. So you could take that for what it is and take it for what it's worth. But I thought Dak was efficient. Yeah. I thought he made good decisions with the football. The turnover that they had in the end zone, Tyler Biotish got whooped by Javon Hargrave. And he had problems all night with Hargrave, and Fletcher Cox was beating up on Connor Williams. So I think there might be a little bit of a conversation that might be had about, who plays center potentially. Maybe Connor McGovern maybe gets a little more look at the center position because Biotish was ugly tonight. Like, that was one of my few criticisms of tonight's game was that Biotish was getting booked pretty good. We say, Kevin, it's Javon Hargrave and Fletcher Cox. They're going to do that to a lot of people in this league. But at the same time, that to me was a pretty weak spot tonight for the Cowboys.
He's been ugly for the last 2 games and even in training camp. I mean, the fact of the matter, we know the report that Connor Williams was being tested out at center. And the only reason why he's not your center right now is because he can't snap the football for some god-awful reason. So they're stuck with Tyler Biotish until somebody on the offensive line can actually snap the football. So that's kind of concerning. You really don't have a backup center.
Well, let me just say this. In terms of Tyler Biotish, again, to KG's point, man, I mean, you played against some elite defensive tackle talent tonight. Same way when you played against the Buccaneers. Every team you play is not going to garner that same type of talent at the defensive tackle position. So maybe we're just looking at, okay, he didn't do good against the best of the best. Now, I will agree over the next couple of weeks, if he's not playing well, constantly getting that push from the inside, causing guys to be in Dak's lap, we might need to look at something, man. I don't know what the backup plan would be, but he did not look good tonight. I want to assume that it's just because you're playing against super elite talent, but he's got to be better. We have to be better.
KG, before we let you go real quick, who did you get the game ball to tonight?
Oh, TD7, man. Trayvon Diggs was fantastic tonight. I mean, aside from the pick six, I mean, he was all over the field, pass breakup after pass breakup. He played a physical brand of corner tonight.
Yeah.
I thought gave the receivers for the Eagles problems all night long. And you just see him getting better and better and better each week, and the confidence that he's growing, with each week. I mean, this is a dude who looks like a wide receiver playing cornerback with the hands that he has. Like,
Saban mentioned that too.
He's that good, and it's hard to believe that he fell, to the second round as the 51st overall pick, a couple of years ago now. So I thought Diggs was fantastic tonight, and I thought he was. And I tweeted it out earlier. dare I say, the Cowboys defense was swarming and physical tonight against the Philadelphia Eagles. Like, I mean, that's the way that they looked. They looked a lot like that last week against the Chargers. And give Dan Quinn a lot of credit for playing these young guys, and the young guys are responding. Osia Digazua was really good tonight too.
Osia was huge.
He was getting in there making plays. So what's scary is that this team is not nearly at full strength yet.
Right.
Without DeMarcus Lawrence and Gallimore when he comes back, these young guys are playing well, and it only will serve them better as the season goes on, especially from a depth standpoint, to be able to give teams problems.
Before KG goes, I just want to ask you a question. Jalen Smith in a play decided to jump up on his teammate for some reason and do this. Is that any kind of football move? Do you know? I don't know.
I almost tweeted that.
Be careful when you answer this question. Remember, you're talking to somebody who works at the ticket now.
Look, I almost tweeted that out earlier, but I was okay with Jalen Smith tonight. Like last week against the Chargers, I was fine with him. I thought he played well tonight also. The best thing about
he wasn't bad.
Yeah, like when there's no
news
about Jalen Smith.
Hendo's about to come get you on that one.
Well, look, when there's no news about Jalen Smith, that's a good thing. So
I don't know. That third quarter, Jalen Smith seemed to be getting beat a lot, and he seemed to be making his good old plays where he decided, my teammate's there, let me push him. Not the guy, the other team. I'm just going to push my teammates because
we'll just call that gang tackling. Is what we'll call it. We'll call that gang tackling.
That's what they call it in the football world. We call it gang tackling.
Gang tackling is what they
KG, thank you for joining us. I got a long lineup of people who wants to get at Billy right now on this deal. So stay by your phone. We might be looking to call you out there on Thursday. Call you in on Thursday.
All right. All
right, KG. Take care, brother.
Woo, Billy. This next one. EA just mentioned his name about 5 seconds ago.
Mm-hmm.
He's ready. He's coming. I'm surprised Lee Kendrick hasn't come for you tonight, but instead, Hendo is coming for you right here tonight.
He's already shaking his head.
Hendo, talk to me, man. Tell me where I'm wrong, man.
I thought my guy Walt was the front runner. I didn't know that. I think this is what it is. I think because he's wearing number 9, I think that Billy may think that's Tony Romo.
Yeah.
Like, look, the funny thing about Jalen Smith is this. I love his energy, right? He always has his energy. But like tonight is a good example. He gave up one of the longest runs the team had tonight, right? He was literally on the play. He goes and celebrates with the cheerleaders. And then proceeds on the next play to get beat on the same play. And it's like, all right, bro, I get it. Look, I love what irks me about Jalen Smith is this. Is because everything that we heard about him, and I know the injury sort of changed that. If we go back, like there's no way if you'd have told somebody that the Dallas Cowboys drafted him and could have got Miles Jack, they would have laughed at you.
I'll agree.
And to me, I just feel like, man, I get it. He's heart and soul and certain things like this. But I think a lot of times those celebrations are more about me. Like, about a me type thing. Because like, I guess he thinks it's an accomplishment that he's making a tackle when it's like not, like somebody said tonight, well, he leads the league and he leads the team. He was second in the NFL in tackles. Well, you know why you're second in the league in tackles? Because every team game plans to go at you. Like, that's what they do. Like, the Eagles' best possession of the night, there was 4 plays targeted at him. PFF, I think, had him lowest grade on like it's just so many things about him, but I'm not going to do that to him because they won tonight. And I think that
I'm going to do it to him.
On a positive note, on a positive note, I will say that, I think to me, the guy that deserves a lot of love, and I know he had limited plays in action, but Cedric Wilson.
Yeah, he was huge.
Him stepping up in the situation, especially with Amari being banged up, which I think, we'll see. I don't know if it's just the big cornerbacks or the good cornerbacks, whenever he's going one-on-one versus them, he sort of like pans out or it's just not going to work. But Cedric Wilson, man, he stepped up huge now. He had a great catch on, I believe, second down or third down. That one catch that wasn't a catch was amazing. He just makes plays. He gets in the field. He makes plays. Now, I like him, man. Like,
you don't forget his touchdown catch because the touchdown catch was a bailout by Dak, and then Dak finds him in the corner and
tiptoe. And that was on the fourth down, if I'm not mistaken. That was on the fourth down. Yeah.
And see, the thing, I know a lot of people tonight, Dak was amazing. The one thing I am a little worried about, and I know this has been a couple of things I've noticed since week one. He's taking a lot of sacks instead of throwing the ball away. I don't know if it's just a thing he's doing, but you got to get rid of the ball because like tonight is a good example of that. He took a sack where he shouldn't have took a sack. Then they're back 1st and 20. Then all of a sudden, like tonight, when they're in the red zone situation, he took a sack. Like he took a sack. Like I hope that gets cleared up. But I mean, the center and left guard situation is there. I think the only thing that you could possibly do, I don't know his situation right now, but I know he retired. But you may have to go talk to
Joe Looney.
Joe Looney.
Yeah, I mentioned that earlier. Yeah,
Looney retired, but because of the Giants. I think because Joe Judge ran him off because he told him he had to go run laps after practice or something. I mean, look.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Who?
Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it true that if he does unretire, let's say, doesn't he? His rights are still with the Giants, right?
Technically, yes, but I'm pretty sure.
Oh my God, Tom Crabtree.
I would just wonder. Like, I mean, the Giants would have to give them. The Cowboys would have to give them something. I'm pretty sure. You don't want to make a trade in the NFC East, but I'm pretty sure they would take anything at this point just to get the team better. But like I said, Cedric Wilson was amazing tonight. Like I said, I'm more impressed with the secondary, man. Just Curse guy, different guy, Malik Hooker, who was on the street. Nobody. I mean, about 3 or 4 years ago, this guy was a Pro Bowler.
Yeah,
and he had his injuries. Like I said, I'm really impressed. I mean, look, Anthony Brown. Look, when he got the interception, I had to turn around and make sure it was legit. I was looking for a flag. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was looking for a flag.
Same here.
I looked up. I said he got an interception. I was looking for a flag, but yeah, I'm impressed, man. Dan Quinn got these boys playing hard. I know people wanna. It's tough, man, because how do you rate this defense? Because against Tampa Bay, there were some mistakes. But I think that was the first game. But the Chargers, I mean, for the most part. They didn't get killed like a lot of people Mike Williams should have had more. A lot of people said that Keenan Allen did his thing, but Eckler didn't do too much, and they did well versus Herbert. But tonight they play a team that we don't know too much about. I tried to explain to people the Falcons are the Falcons in week one, that we should know better. And like I said, the Cowboys did what I was hoping they would do tonight. And they made a statement. Me and Walt talked about this. You got to make a statement. To me, it would typical Cowboy fashion would be to come out there on Monday night on prime time and embarrass every last one of us.
And
I'm pretty sure Walt probably got the Eagles polo right over there behind him. He was ready when Dak threw was that a fumble? Or it was a fumble, right?
It was a fumble,
fumble recovery touchdown. I'm pretty sure Walt already had the shirt ironed up, ready to go because it was getting ugly. But I guess my last thing is this, and I think that the most important thing is this: for all the people out there calling Zeke washed. We need to have a talk. We need to have a talk.
Well, some people on the broadcast don't feel that he should have got paid.
I didn't say that.
That's neither here nor there.
I said running backs in general shouldn't get paid. I didn't say anything about Zeke.
I don't have. You know what? I don't disagree with him with that. I think he may have a point there. If you're looking at the Cowboys situation, consider if you hold stock into the line. Like you say, this line has always been great. They had the injuries, but if the line is as great as it is, you will probably say, hey, feasible replacement, get a running back, groom him, in just case you let Zeke walk. But like I said, Zeke proved tonight that he's more than valuable. Like physically, he wore them down tonight.
Yeah.
No Eagles fans gonna want to admit that, but he physically wore them down. And like I said, Pollard, man, I don't know. Yeah. I can't think of the last time that Dallas had. I'm trying to go back. Maybe when they had Felix and Marion Barber.
Yeah,
I think that was like that.
I wouldn't even say that. I think you'd go back further to 07 with Julius Jones and Marion Barber because
and I think this tandem is better.
Yeah, I agree.
It's way better because Pollard actually can turn the corner and he can. He's so slippery and you can't really tackle him. You can't. He's too elusive. With Julius Jones, he was more like a straight line runner. Felix Jones again, straight line runner. Tony Pollard gives you another dimension that I don't think we've ever had.
He has that stop and go in him.
And Zeke is, of course, 10 times better than what Marion Barber was because Zeke is the all-around full running back. And by the way, I said this, I think on Twitter, I said Zeke looked 2016-ish like tonight. Dominating, going through people like that Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, he was running people over tonight, too.
He was trucking.
I want to give some love to each one of you guys because I'm going to say this right now. Walt said this earlier when I talked to him. He said Dalton Schultz is gonna have a game. He is the only person, I swear to you. I've never heard anybody mention Dalton Schultz in any kind of aspect of having a big game, but he said tonight, he quoted, and I wish I would have listened to him for my fantasy reasons. Dalton Schultz had a hell of a game.
Yeah, he did.
That's my guy right there.
He took some hits, he made some plays, and man, I gotta give credit to Kellen Moore, man. Like, look, I'm tough on him and Mike McCarthy for obvious reasons, especially on McCarthy in the time management, which I will hope you guys definitely talk about that, because that's gonna kick our ass one day. One day we're gonna have a game.
Billy seems not. Yeah, Billy seems to think it's okay to not put your foot on the neck of your division rival.
That is 100% incorrect. I was yelling for the timeout too. I just said I don't think that in the grand scheme of things that's an indictment of coaching to not win. I didn't think that had anything that I didn't have any bearing with it.
Playing it safe.
I will say no, but another thing is that guess what? And I'm glad we had a blowout because it didn't affect us. But did you see what happened in the third quarter? That random timeout
exactly.
they took out.
We went cold.
Then
we went cold and they got hot.
So we're not going to take a timeout when we can have an extra possession, but we're going to call a timeout in the middle of the third quarter when we need all our timeouts just in case they decide to make a comeback. Mike McCarthy, and then watch the replay. Mike McCarthy, they showed the ref. He goes, "Do you want this timeout?" And he goes, "We're good." I'm like, what are you doing, Mike? And by the way, you also said Kellen Moore. We do have to give some criticism because the red zone play calling is getting red zone too cute. Now. I don't know what he's trying to do with these reverses and all that. Don't do that in the red zone. Spread them out. You can run the ball, do whatever you want.
Put the ball straight up the middle.
Spread them out.
You got Zeke Elliott. Run the ball up the middle.
My thing is go 4 wide. You go 4 wide in the red zone, they spread out, and then you could run and pass the ball.
Do whatever you want. Exactly.
But they get too cute. That's all it is. They're just look, man. Kellen Moore's gonna be that guy that we're gonna love him. Like the one player that stands out for me is when they had Connor McGovern out there at fullback on one play. Like that was pretty insane. Like I said, there's a couple plays they ran that I was like, oh man, this is cool. But there was a few plays like the one where Dak messed up completely, like he was handing off to nobody.
Right. What was going on there?
I think he just had a concussion probably right there. He didn't realize where he was at. So
Zeke was like this. He was like,
what are you doing?
Yeah.
Right. So my thing in the red zone is, listen, it's you got what, 4 plays? I think the first 2 are run plays. Then the third one, if you can't get it in, then throw it. Yeah. But this throwing in the red zone, it needs to be strictly like it was with Romo and Dez. Unless you know you got that receiver over there that you're just going to throw up and just go get it, then throw the football. But other than that, run the football in the red zone.
Well, that's not really Dak's strength. So
it's not. But him and CeeDee Lamb have some type of connection where they can get this ball.
Romo and Dez, people forget that Romo and Dez perfected that.
Don't get me wrong. Trust me.
Trust
me, EA. That was some of the best footballing I ever seen in my life. You knew what time it was anytime they got down one-on-one. You knew what time it was. And it works every time.
I like CD. I think CD is amazing. I think in the next few years or even a year from now, we're going to be talking about top 10 to top 5 in his case.
Yeah.
Because he's just that talented. But I don't think they have, like Dez brought something, did that physical, like big.
Yeah.
And I was, if you guys go to Twitter, Philip Tanner said something that he thinks that Cedric Wilson may have the best catch radius out of all of them. So if you look at Cedric Wilson's catch, like his catches are like unreal. Some of his catch he makes is unreal.
I'm glad you said that because EA, I want to put your little buddy on notice who's not at the games, Michael Gallup. Keep not showing up. Keep not showing up because we got somebody to take his place.
Stop. You don't. Stop.
When we trade his ass for a draft pick, we got somebody already lined up.
Okay. That's not going to work. Cedric Wilson might not even be on this team next year.
Go wear your Eagles polo.
I know who won't be on the team next year. Michael Gallup.
It won't be. It won't be because he's not good. I guarantee you. Jalen probably won't.
He'll be here. He's team friendly.
Well, I tell you what, man. If you lay all those guys out there, if you ask someone they're going to take Cedric Wilson or Michael Gallup, I guarantee you that 10 times out of 10 they're going to go Gallup. They're not going to worry about Cedric Wilson like that. So, I mean, and it's not to slight any of those guys. All of them are good players, but
quickly,
speedy recovery to Gallup.
Who's your game ball going to tonight?
Ooh.
Tough.
Good point, Adam. Good point, Adam. Excellent.
Game ball. I'm gonna go with Dalton Schultz because nobody would have told me tonight that he's gonna be the guy that I mean, look, 2 touchdowns. One of them was crazy. Well, I mean, the first one was like a gimme, but the second one, he made a play. He made a football play. And that's something that we've been looking for in a tight end since Witten is retired. Hell, Witten, I don't like that 1 second touchdown. I love Jason Witten, but I don't know if I've ever seen Jason Witten have that much wiggle on a play like that.
Never.
And Dalton Schultz showed up tonight. Like,
against the Eagles.
Yeah, I gotta go. Even though Trevon Diggs is probably the best player on the field tonight by far, I think, because Trevon Diggs. Look, I thought for a second. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was pulling my Billy move. I was hype beasting a little bit. I thought it was Dion. I said, "Is this Dion over there?" For a second, I said, "Man, what's going on?"
That's what
there?
Billy is, a hype beaster.
No,
that's what he is.
Billy's a hype beast. I'm getting to learn that.
I just run with my guys, man. I just run with my guys.
Himself.
I'm gonna find out. I know one of Jalen Smith's people. I'm gonna ask him, does he go to the gun range? Is he at the gun range with Billy? Because I think he hangs out with Billy at the gun range. There's no way. Billy's possessed. Billy thinks that Jalen Smith is a big part of his team. By sometime next year, Jalen Smith will be working out on the practice squad for the Arizona Cardinals somewhere.
Oh man, that's tough, man. That's tough.
Hendo, back to my guy Dalton Schultz real quick. We're having to score here and get this ball because he's like KP. Like KP said, he hears the noise from people like EA and Billy talking about Blake Jarwin this and Blake Jarwin that. So whenever we get the opportunity with the ball, we got to do something with it. And
listen, let's call it for it
parties in Dub City when he comes there.
Well, first off, Dalton Schultz, I'm never gonna take anything away from him, but Blake Jarwin, I mean, before his injury, man, he was coming on like he was that dude. I mean, this dude was putting up like having like 3 touchdown games and stuff. This guy's not some scrub. Let's not make it seem like that.
I think Janet Jackson had a hit song that said, "What have you done for me lately?" That's all I know. I don't know about what he did in 019 and 018. Listen, okay. All I know is what he did, what he ain't doing now.
Time out. First off, and you were one of the people I remember going back when Dalton Schultz was really bad and wasn't playing. People didn't think he was a football player. People didn't think he was a football player, and you were on that. Just because he had one game, you just quickly switched. Now,
it wasn't one game. I saw something in him.
You get lucky. You pull out of your hat. You pick a name. This is the guy I'm going for today, and you're just gonna go with it. If you're wrong, you're wrong. If you're right, you're right.
Just make sure you criticize. Just make sure you criticize him when you see him out there getting blown up by the D ends and linebackers are running past them and all that stuff. Make sure you criticize him properly. That's all we ask.
What can I tell you, man? I watched the game, man. I watched my guys.
No, you don't. I
saw something in him.
No, you don't.
I saw something in him that was coming. I was like, you know what? This is going to be the guy right here. And so far, he ain't let me down.
Well, none of us will say that about Jalen Smith. So
come on, man.
Come on, man. Y'all got to lay off of Jalen, man. I'm going to have to reach out to Jalen, man. We're going to have that conversation.
Jabril Cox is waiting to play one down. That's all I'm going to say.
I like to have him.
Let me tell you why it's personal for EA. So you might not know this. See, back in what year did Jalen Smith get drafted?
16.
Yeah, back in 2016, EA wrote a little article about Jalen Smith and not being able to play football, and everybody ripped him to shreds for it. So now that it's happening the other way, and it turns out EA is right. He's got a little remorse towards all the people that came at him for writing that article.
Yeah, we're such an emotional fan base because like we fall in love with guys that get hurt and their redemption stories. Like he's such a redemption story. That story happened look, after year 2 of that, I was like, all right, now it's time to play football. All the other stuff. And like I said, I have nothing against the guy, but man, wait till you play a team that has the right skill set player that he has to key in on. Luckily, next week we don't have to deal with that because there's no CMC. But it's going to be a game where they have the right formula and they're going to be like him. I had an NFL player tell me this. When you play the Dallas Cowboys, you attack number 54. And that was when he was number 54. He probably going to say number 9 now. He said every team knows to go out to 54. That is the way you win.
Just to say, it was good though. It wasn't just fans. Apparently, some media people, were.
Yeah. It was media. Everybody came for your head after you wrote that article.
Shout out to NFL Network with anyway. But people blocking, decided to block people you've never met before, and then decided to criticize. Never. Anyway, we're talking about Jalen Smith, right?
Oh boy, you so petty. You so petty. At 30-something, you petty. Yeah. All right, Hendo, man.
Right. He's been calling this. He's right. Like, look, man, all you guys have. I've been watching. I've been following. I've been keeping up. You guys look. Your Dalton Schultz pick tonight. His Jalen Smith continued like criticism. And look, man, Billy was day one on CD Lamb. I remember before they drafted CeeDee Lamb, he said, "Look, I know we need defense, but if he's here, you got to take him." And everybody, I was in the comments, and everybody was laughing at him. And it was like, "Look, man, this team don't need another receiver, boy. I don't know what this team would look like right now without CeeDee Lamb."
I'll tell you what, on draft night, I had ramped up the whole get CeeDee Lamb. Well, actually, I knew it was going to happen because they said Jerry Jones was drafting, and nobody else was going to be in the room with Jerry. When that happened, I told EA on draft, I said, EA, this man is going to take CeeDee Lamb some way, somehow. He's going to get him some way, somehow. And I'll be damned. He fell right to him. And I said, he's going to take CeeDee Lamb, and they took him.
Well, thank God we did, because if we did, man, he might have been our opposition tonight, man.
Well, he tells his grandson. He tells the story. His grandson told him as he was going through the draft mode, he kept pointing at CeeDee Lamb's name and saying usage rate.
Right.
Usage rate.
All I'm gonna say is this: that draft, we're gonna go back and look. Somehow the NFL allowed the Cowboys to get CeeDee Lamb at that pick, and then fall back in the second round and get Trevon Diggs.
Yeah, that's a great 1-2 combo. Great.
That's insane. Never happens. Yeah. Usually Cowboys go get DeMarcus Ware, end up with Bobby Carpenter next, or Gavin Escobar.
Right.
So,
God, that guy.
And then what? A year or two later, they go draft Michael Parsons and have people like EA sitting all upset in the studio. Why do we draft this guy and not the other guy?
I really wanted Patrick Surtain. Leave me alone.
But
we all wanted him.
Yeah, we all want him. I mean, hey, anything's better than Taco. We could have got TJ.
Oh God,
that's true.
Why do you have to bring that up, man? God.
And the guy that he's talking about at the NFL from the NFL network,
no, we don't
highly upset when they drafted Taco. I was with him that night.
God, how terrible.
I'm just happy, man. One time for all you guys, man. I love what you guys are doing. Like I said, keep doing your thing, man. I love the front runner, I love the hype beast, and I love the realist. That's all three of y'all: the realist, the hype beast, and the front runner. Walt is a true front runner. I love Walt's front runner. He has a polo for every team. I've never heard of that, but that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, this is what he does. This is what he does, man.
Wait till Thursday night.
Until FedEx when you screws him over and sends him the wrong polo for the week.
Oh my God, we had a shipping error last week, which is why I couldn't wear my Chargers polo on the day I wanted to wear my Chargers polo.
So we just beat the Chargers, and so we're sitting there, and now he's wearing a Chargers polo. I'm like, why are you wearing a Chargers polo? We were on to the next week. He goes, I had to, and I can't wear my Eagles polo because I'm going to blend. And of course, this guy doesn't know that we have a green screen, so he can't wear green.
I bought a damn Eagles polo, green Eagles polo, to wear in the studio, and then Tobias goes, "Yeah, it's cute. I mean, that's cool, but you can't wear it." I was like, shit, he's right. I did the same thing with a Mavericks polo. I bought a green Mavericks polo, and I was like, man, this is gonna be so dope to wear on the show. Tobias, once again, I mean, it's cool, but you can't wear it.
Maybe it's superstition. I mean, maybe he has some weird superstition.
Hey, who knows, man?
Well, Hendo, what are you gonna do to celebrate tonight? What are we doing? We doing anything?
Man,
what are we doing?
Play the game or something, man.
Games.
That's where it is. A gamer society, man.
It's 11 o'clock at night on a Monday. Where the hell is anybody going? People got work tomorrow.
I got to get up in the morning. Like, look, man, the Mavs Media Day wore me out and stuff.
For real, that was long.
Yeah, that was real. That was unusually long. And then, like I said, tonight took away all my energy because, like I said, when the fumble happened, I just thought about Walt in that polo, and I was like, Walt is already playing. Walt was already on a tirade, and like I said, I was waiting for y'all show, man. But look, man, close out on a good night. It feels good to be able to wake up tomorrow morning, and I don't watch ESPN or anything. I prefer to listen to guys like y'all talking stuff and watch y'all. But it's gonna feel good to know that if I did cut on ESPN or Fox FS1, there's nothing gonna be said negative about the Cowboys. So
that's negative.
Skip's gonna have a field day tomorrow.
Oh yeah. It's already gonna be excuses. The Cowboys didn't play anybody.
It's gonna be Unc Shay that's gonna be hating on the Cowboys.
Oh well, tomorrow. There's already people saying the Cowboys are gonna lose next week to Carolina. I guess they think that Chris McCaffrey's playing, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
McCaffrey's not playing?
No,
he's out. He's out.
He's out now.
He's dealing with a lot.
Sam Darnold's actually faced a good team for the first time this year.
Well, time out. He did. The last time we played Sam Darnold, he saw ghosts and he kind of kicked their ass. So,
well, that's because Jalen Smith was the main person on the defense.
Oh God!
And Amari Cooper checked himself out of that game.
Yeah, we got a different defense now. Sean Lee was out there covering their best receiver. That wasn't going to work. So
they'll be okay. They'll be okay.
Well, Hendo, thank you so much for joining us, man. We really appreciate it, and man, you brought some insight. And thank you for putting Billy in his place.
Oh no, man, Billy's my guy, man. But I'm gonna find out. I'm calling that gun range tomorrow. Find out him and Jalen Smith got some tie together.
That gun range
I know it's something going on.
Yeah,
them two got something going on, man. I know what it is, man.
They do.
It's the guns. It's the guns. But y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. Best for business. I love it. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, brothers.
Thank you, brother.
Man, appreciate it. I don't know what happened to Billy. Wow. I think he froze.
Oh yeah, we took him out. Hendo just put him out of his misery. So maybe he couldn't handle it anymore.
Yeah, well, Dane, that kind of sucks because I had plans on wearing my Carolinas polo on Thursday. Why? I thought the Panthers were going to win on
why do you think the Panthers are going to win? What about the Panthers team makes you think they're going to win?
Well, now that now that I know that CMC is out.
Yeah, that's their only weapon. Christian McCaffrey is a beast, and if he's out, what are they going to do?
Yeah, before I do that, Billy, you're not on the screen, pal, at all. I go out and come back in. He keeps saying I'm back. I'm still here. I don't have you up here on the screen at all. But no, man. Okay. I think there he is. Now he's back. Now we got you.
Yeah.
Did Hendo scare you?
No, for whatever reason, man, I was moving across the screen. I hit airplane mode, so it kicked me out, man, on my Wi-Fi. So I'm back.
Sure, cool.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah, I'm with you. That Panthers should be an easy win, but damn it, I was thinking the Panthers were going to win this week. They were going to sneak in there and beat us. But now that CMC is not playing, so
listen, I'm a Cowboys fan, so I know this. This is the same thing we do. We get a big ass win, and the next week we think, it's gonna be easy, and they come out flat, and then guess what? I've had this happen so many times where I turn in halfway. Let's say, I wake up late, right? All of a sudden, it's like 14-10 somehow, and we're losing, and there's 2 minutes left in the game, and somehow they win. That's how it works.
Guys, you are going to enjoy this right now. You're not going to believe this.
What?
But we have a guy who has some ties to Jerry Jones right now joining the broadcast. I don't know if you know this guy. We actually had him on the show not too long ago. Kelly K9 is joining the broadcast. Our Jerry Whisperer has joined the show. What's going on,
How
Kelly?
about them Cowboys?
Hey, good old dub tonight, man.
Kelly,
and I see you're drinking already.
Yeah, I'm still watching the highlights and drinking, man. How about that game?
Hell yeah. I mean,
man, that was beautiful to see, man. Just cruising to a win, man. The Cardiac Cowboys actually gave me a game with hard to rest. You know, I like seeing a game where we don't have to sit there and wait to the end of the fourth quarter and sit on the edge of my seat and think, you know, is this the game that's going to give me a heart attack finally?
Right.
I gotta give him props because so far he's actually enjoying something. He's drinking. He's enjoying himself. I'm asking everybody here. They're gonna go play video games to celebrate. This guy's a real Cowboys fan. Get himself a nice. Are you drinking Johnny Walker Blue right
now? No Johnny Walker Blue tonight. I'm drinking some Miller Lite. I'm going to cheap ride.
That's okay. That's the official. That's the official.
That's
beer
the official beer of the Cowboys. There you go.
The Dallas Cowboys. That's right. Yeah. I had to jump in here right quick, man. It always feels good to get a win on prime time, but beating the Eagles, man, that's just a little extra cherry on top. You know?
For you, I got a quick question. Yeah, go ahead. How does Jerry feel about this win tonight?
Well, you know, I'm just anytime we beat a division rival, I'm tickled pink. Okay. No. It's like coming home to find a couple extra hogs in the pig pen. Some extra bacon on the plate when it's time to eat breakfast is what I'm talking about. We roasted them both real nice.
That's excellent, man. That's excellent.
I have to ask you, what was your who's your game ball going to tonight? Who does it go to? Don't say Jalen Smith.
Well, no, this is not going to be Jalen Smith. Man, I gotta give it to Diggs. I kind of want to give it to Dak. I mean, he played really well. I mean, but I expect that from Dak. I feel like I'm just every week. It feels like I'm surprised by Diggs just advancing his game that much more. I mean, it just seems like every week he just seems to step it up another level, and the stage wasn't too big for him tonight. He made that pick. I know that on the sideline, I seen Jalen Hurts going to his receiver, asking him what happened. He's like, I fell down. Whether he fell down or not, that ball was getting picked.
Yeah.
I mean, he telegraphed that. You saw Diggs, like the eyes, he's looking at the quarterback. Like he read that the whole way. It was just, it's a beautiful thing to see because, I don't remember the last time really the Cowboys have had a cornerback where you're like, don't really want to throw that side of the field. Maybe Byron Jones to an extent, but I mean, Diggs just gives you that electric playmaking ability where you think, man, this dude's got a chance to like do something when he's gonna make the interception. If it comes anywhere near him, he's probably gonna pick that ball off. So I'd have to say Diggs. I love the way that he played tonight.
Okay,
well, no, I'm sorry, EA. Real quick, I want to bring up something real quick that we hadn't even discussed tonight. I want to give a shout out to the Cowboys, just their defense, the swagger that they played with tonight. These guys, in particular, I think it had to be in the fourth quarter where there was a big mix-up on the sideline. I think Dallas Goedert pushed Curse into the little trainer and all that. Mm-hmm. And you saw all of his teammates come to his aid on that sideline. And they're talking. And I'm even seeing, I believe it was Randy Gregory. He's yapping at one of the guys. He's pointing. He's like, look at the scoreboard. We're kicking y'all's ass.
Right.
And it's like they played with a swagger tonight. Zeke came in, set a physical tone to begin with. That's what's been missing with this team. Talent has never been the issue. It's the culture. It's how they play the game. It's having attitude. It's hating. It's hating to lose more than you love to win. If that makes sense. Those guys really got out there and got after it, and I think that's something that has been overlooked. But this team is playing with the swagger, a real confidence right now.
Yeah, I agree. I know I'm gonna butcher his name. I said it right in the
Odigizua.
Odigizua. Man, he was jumping off the screen too. I mean, that's just another credit to in my opinion, Dan Quinn, the way he came in and his fingerprints are all over this defense.
Oh yeah.
He got the kind of guys that he wanted, and I mean, it's working out for him. I mean, these guys are coming in making plays. I mean, you look and it's like early on you're seeing like DeMarcus Lawrence, he comes out with that injury, then you're like you keep seeing these guys that are getting injured. You got the COVID list guys, and you're thinking, God, man, can we catch a break? But it's almost like, you always hear that next man up thing, but it seemed like last year the Cowboys really couldn't do that next man up. But it's like this year, the next man up thing's working. It's like they lose a guy, they plug another guy in, and that guy's making plays. You move Parsons at defensive end. He's showing out. I mean, hadn't played defensive end since high school. And I mean, he comes in and he's working out. Everybody's like, well, without DeMarcus Lawrence and Gregory, you're not going to get a pass rush, and I mean, Gregory was back tonight, but I mean, that pass rush looked pretty good tonight. I'm just saying, it looked damn good.
I honestly think they would have got a lot more sacks too. If Jalen Hurts is a very mobile quarterback, he's very elusive. So I think they could have got a lot more than what we saw. But overall, the defense to me, I haven't seen them play like this in years. And I'm talking about you have to go back to 2009 for me to see it the last time they were playing at this level, because throughout the Romo years and the early years of Dak, they were just kind of the secondary show because it was all about the offense and everything. So I'm really impressed by what they're playing with. Let me ask you this. We're going next week to Carolina. Walt, for some reason, was about to pick the Carolina Panthers to win. Then he changed his mind because he saw that Christopher McCaffrey's not playing.
You know what? I think I still might go back. Give me till Thursday. I still might take the Panthers on that one.
Are you afraid of Sam Darnold?
Yeah, that's another one of those situations where the quarterback could dice up our secondary again.
Sam
Darnold
stinks. Justin Herbert is light years ahead of Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold stinks.
Sam Darnold doesn't stink. Like, I'm watching the passes he's throwing. He's throwing some pretty good passes.
They're not playing anybody. Well, we got to stop. We got to stop just going week by week and saying, "Oh, this is what he did there." They're not. Those teams that they played are not good. They're not good.
Okay, but before that, you've seen what he's done against bad teams with the Jets. Now he's over here doing something better, different with the Panthers. He's not the same Darnold he was over in with the Jets.
I will agree with you 1,000%. He's on a much better team for sure. He's definitely on a much better team. I guarantee you this: Dan Quinn, Micah Parsons, Trayvon Diggs, those guys are salivating. They're waiting. They're awaiting this game. I guarantee you they will be on his ass all next week. I guarantee you.
Jerry, are you afraid of Sam Darnold?
I would be afraid of a Pomeranian before I be afraid of Sam Darnold.
That's great.
And it's not even about being afraid of Sam Darnold, because you just talked about it with Hendo. It's the Cowboys way. Have a dominant performance this week and then come out and look completely flat next week.
Yeah, well, and I think you're right. I think that's something that they're going to have to overcome, but I think that this is it's every year you've got a new team. It's a new year, new team. So I mean, I think that a lot of people will always harken back and be like, well, you look at the Cowboys and they'll point to the past and stuff. But I mean, this team is not the same team that we've been done seeing in the past. Like you guys were referring to earlier, this defense is playing with a swagger. They got that confidence. The offense is rolling. I mean, it really reminds me, of 2016 with this run game, the way we got this run game going, except we got that dual back system. It's not just Zeke. You got Pollard as that change of back system. Like, I mean, I know a lot of people kind of will consider me somebody that's a little bit more on the homer side when it comes to Cowboys. It's hard for me to ever say they're going to lose, but I mean, when I'm just looking at the schedule, I feel like every single game that we got is winnable till we play the Chiefs. I feel like that would pose the first real threat to the Cowboys to actually lose a game. And looking at that schedule, I think all these next games are winnable till we get to the Chiefs. I really do. I believe that the way that we've been playing, I think we should win every single one till we get to Kansas City. And then that's going to be a really tough challenge.
That's what a lot of people are saying. Exactly.
And you know what? They're actually going to win that game. It's the Thanksgiving Day game that I got them losing, because I got us at 12-5.
Yeah.
Oh, you think? Oh, Derek Carr's not. We're losing to Derek Carr. Trust me.
I just think.
I'm sorry, but everybody thinks that Derek Carr is all of a sudden this special quarterback. I saw him play in that Baltimore game. He fucked it up, and he just got lucky that the Baltimore Ravens fucked it up even more. They got lucky a lot.
They did,
and he got lucky against the Miami Dolphins. They weren't playing against their starting quarterback. They get a pick six off him. He doesn't score until the second and third quarter. After that, they don't do much but get field goals. Sorry, Derek Carr is not that great.
So I don't think anyone's confusing Derek Carr as being a great quarterback. I mean, but luck is a part of the game. I mean, you're not going to always just beat a team outright. Sometimes things are going to work in your favor by way of an injury or a drop pass or blown assignment. It's just part of the game. These things are going to happen. You just got to be in the right place at the right time for the most part.
Well, Kelly, can we give us a Jerry Jones sign off as we celebrate a victory going into Tuesday?
Yes, I will. I just want to tell everybody from Cowboys Nation to make sure you celebrate tonight, because it always feels good to win on Monday night. Now, don't celebrate too hard, though, because we got another game coming up against some Carolina Panthers. And then we done ate them birds now. Well, we got some Panthers on the menu for next week. So
there you go.
Because we eating.
There you go. There you go.
Much, Thanks, guys, man. You guys have a good rest of your night, man.
All right, man. Yes, sir.
We'll see. Hey, we'll be back next week for the Panthers game, so join us.
All right, for sure, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Look at this, man. Everybody's getting a piece of this action tonight. I like it. Billy, before we let go, I was getting ready to tell you. So it looks like on the schedule we got Sam Darnold.
Okay.
We've got what's the Daniel Jones over there in New York?
And Danny Dimes, as Max Kellerman calls him.
Danny Dimes.
Yeah, he's trash. Yeah,
and then we got Mac 10 coming. Well, we're going to Mac 10.
Wait, who is Mac 10?
Mac Jones. Mac 10.
The what you call him, EA, the assistant principal?
Yes,
the assistant vice principal, Mac 10. We're going up to Foxborough to see him, but then we have a bye week. Okay, and then we come back off of this bye week, and we've got the Minnesota Vikings. We got Kinfolk Cousins.
Are they coming here or are we going there?
We're going to Minnesota for that.
I'm going to that game. The youngins are up in Minnesota. I'm flying up there, man.
Yeah,
I'm going.
Actually, that's going to be Halloween night.
That'd be a perfect incentive. My boy's birthday is the day before that, so that'd be a perfect time to go.
But this game right here is the one that I want to circle, because this is the game that people are talking about, that they think this is the team that's going to sneak a dub in on the Cowboys, and that's the Denver Broncos on 11-7. A lot of people were saying that the Broncos might be the team to sneak one in on the Cowboys.
They're playing good football, man. Now, Walt, I would just say this about the Broncos. They haven't really played anyone either. Even the broadcasters mentioned it tonight during the game. They were saying, the Broncos are 3-0, and they were talking about this run of games the Cowboys are on. A lot of these teams haven't played anyone. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, every game is hard, man. They're all played between the white lines, but ultimately, I don't look at any of those teams and fear any of them. I respect their records, but I don't fear any of them. So, assuming the Cowboys are at full strength or close to it, I like our chances against any of those guys. I don't see the next real big test until KC.
Okay, guys. Well, it's been
and we're gonna beat them.
Okay.
Mr. Zai, can you please give out your Twitter handle and tell people where they can find you, Player Hating It?
Yes, you can follow me at EA Sports DFW. You can also follow me on Instagram because we do it for the gram at EAZOD60. And ladies, again, even on Cowboys post game, I got the vaccine.
Yeah, are you about to be outside? Are you about to be outside after you get off the broadcast? Going outside?
Hey, he's in the streets.
Texting, right?
Well, I mean, what's open out there in Haltom City at this time of night?
Did you just see me texting?
He's working those phone lines, man. He's working those contacts.
Man. This dude is killing me, dog. This dude is killing me. I love this side of EA.
That's that new car swagger, man.
Hey,
that's what that is.
When the Dark Knight comes, they all come.
The EA, I refer to you as the EA night.
That's right.
We saw that earlier. Yeah.
And by the way, I'm going to give my game ball. I'm giving my game ball to none other than Trayvon Diggs and his son Aiden Diggs. Because Aiden,
shout out to young Aiden.
Because that is the cutest kid ever, and I shout out to him. And it's a pleasure to meet him. I remember for me because it's a pleasure to meet you. So that kid, I hope he's having a good time with his daddy right now because they deserve it.
Good kid.
Billy, where we can find you?
Guys, find me on Twitter at Radio Guy Ray. Also on Instagram at Radio Guy Ray. Facebook is just Billy Allen. So excited about the Cowboys win. My game ball tonight, I have to give out 3. Okay, I'm sorry. First one goes to Trayvon Diggs. Okay,
I know somebody who isn't getting one.
No, you'll be surprised. Trayvon Diggs definitely gets one. Number 2, I'm going to give it to Ezekiel Elliott. I thought he set the tone early for the game. He reminded y'all. What's that, Roy Jones? Y'all must have forgot.
Yeah, I must have forgot.
That's what Ezekiel Elliott was on tonight. And last but definitely not least, Dak Prescott played a tremendous game. He played a tremendous game. I can't take anything away from him.
I'm surprised he wasn't going to give it to Jalen.
Well, no. I tell you what, Dak Prescott played a tremendous game, and that last touchdown that he threw to Cedric Wilson gave me the fantasy points needed to win my matchup this week. So
wait a minute.
Dak Prescott gets it.
Hold on.
Yep.
You have Cedric Wilson or you have Dak Prescott as your quarterback?
No, I have Dak Prescott as my starting quarterback for fantasy.
Right up here. That's why EA for now. That's why his criticism is hard because he got Dak as his
no. I mean, he's my start. No, he's not. He's my starting quarterback because in our league we can play 2 quarterbacks at a time. I know that's kind of cheating.
Who's your other quarterback?
It's Mr. Stafford. Mr. Stafford. So I double up. Yeah.
So let me make sure I got this right. Okay. So I'm trying. You are you're an oxymoron, a hypocrite, Benedict Darnold.
No, I wouldn't say any of those things.
Yeah.
I would say.
You're all of those things because you talk bad about the man.
I don't talk bad. I just call him on his stuff. He's a great player. You call great players because you demand greatness.
But it makes sense now. You have an ulterior motive because you want him to win your fantasy league. That's what
I want him to win my Dallas Cowboys a 6th Super Bowl. That's what I want.
Walt, where can we find you? And stuff? I don't want to hear from this kid.
You are the biggest fraud. You are the biggest fraud.
Give me those fantasy numbers, Dak.
You like that dude on Martin who talked bad about everything white, and then at the end of the episode he got with a white woman.
Yeah, out there at that cabin.
So I got 24 hours to turn this snow to paint this snow as black as I can instead of white.
Right.
My God, you can follow me at FrontRunner88 on Twitter. Watch this on Facebook. You can follow the show. It is Business on Twitter. It is Business DFW on Facebook, and of course for the gram, best.for.business DFW. We'll be in studio tomorrow night. I do understand that everything is fixed. We're all good to go. So we'll be in studio tomorrow night and Thursday night. So we'll be recapping all of the games for this week, plus recapping the Cowboys games, and we'll have some interviews and stuff up. But yeah, man, we'll be back next Sunday. And actually, we have a noon game, guys. The Dallas Cowboys are playing at noon.
Oh, that'd be a good thing. Oh, real quick, shout out to Dak Prescott for I was clowning earlier, but shout out to him for that outfit. That outfit was very clean tonight. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. His little suit that he had going on today was very nice.
Post game, it's minty fresh, and he's not bringing it out again. That was probably a one-time thing.
Yeah, because y'all be hating.
Oh, no, it was fly, man. I was just dry hating on him. It was very fly, man. I wouldn't have the swagger to wear that, but yeah, he did that, man. Shout out to Dak Prescott for the mint suit.
Well,
man, I mean, everybody was at the game tonight.
Well, congratulations, Cowboys. 41, Eagles 21. EA's out because I'm going to go celebrate. And
antibodies being spread around all over.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Everybody, you guys have a good one.